pessoas, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Nerd. Eu estou de volta com vocês para mais um vídeo. Antes de qualquer coisa, eu estou na tela de loading ao vivo aqui na twitch.tv/eunerd, sabe? Porque eu fiquei com medo de abrir o jogo e aparecer algum diálogo logo de cara quando eu abri o jogo, tá? Então já bora abrir, já senta o dedo nesse like aí, já compartilha que eu tô insana, eu tô muito ansiosa. Sim, eu já estou esperando alguma mensagem ou alguma coisa. Eu não terminei Varena da Moralidade, não sei se isso vai me atrapalhar. Mas eu acho que não, eu creio que não é pré-requisito nenhum pra começar a missão de Fontaine, porque eu tô tão ansiosa que eu quero começar a missão de Fontaine logo de cara. Ok. Missões. Prólogo do Solista. Prelúdio do Orvalho Branco e da Maré Escura. Capítulo 4, ato 1. Vai ser no rebate de caravanas? Por quê? Antes de mais nada, deixa eu liberar o Battle Pass. Eu não entrei, tá? Depois que atualizou, eu simplesmente não entrei. Agora nós temos novas armas no passe de batalha, né? As novas armas que, aliás, eu adorei o design delas, né? As armas do passe de batalha tem uns designs meio diferentosos. Mas eu gostei. Bora no livro do aventureiro, porque tem notificação. Novo domínio? Novos 3 domínios. Ah, hoje é dia de farmar artefatos. Ai, que lindeza, que delícia. Finalmente, sets novos de artefatos. Prelúdio do Orvalho Branco e da Maré Escura. Ok. O que a gente tem de evento aqui? Já começou com o evento, né? Ambição natural, busca na nação das águas. A cortina da magia. Tá, eu já posso pegar a minha Linette assim de cara? Ok, tá. Primeiro deixa eu chegar lá. Tem o teste do Linnei e da Linette. Capítulo de Felis Fuscus. Ok, o Linnei é muito top. Eu escrevo o nome dele errado. E eu estou planejando uma pintura com esse cenário aqui, tá? Tá até aqui atrás. Como eu ainda tô planejando a pintura, eu tenho só o esboço dessa torre aí, ó. Que é, aliás, putz grila, fazer nesse ângulo foi a pior ideia da minha vida. Eu tô há dias. É o segundo esboço que eu faço, tá? O outro eu apaguei tanto que não dá mais pra apagar. E é papel pra desenho. Tá, eu tenho que fazer o novo boss. Esse é o novo boss do Linnei. E tem novo abismo espiral. Eu chamo a Linette logo de cara. Eu sei que a gente vai precisar dela. Não me vejam, não me vejam. Ah, a nova tela de animação. É por isso que eu tô gravando, tá? Desde o começo dessa live. Porque tem muita coisa nova. Ai, minha nossa. Ah, o Vente é tão lindo. Eu amo o Vente. O Hazel, qual que é a animação dele? Kazuha. Ok. John Lee, uau! Adorei a do Ito. Gente, tchau. Caramba, eles capricharam muito, tá muito bom. Eu disse, eu uso muito anemo, tá? Usar anemo tá tudo buildado praticamente. Que isso, Eula? Gostei! Eu adoro o sino. Muito legal. Raiden a gente já viu na live, né? Parece que eles tiveram um cuidado maior com as animações dos arcontes, né? Alright. Sim, eles tiveram um cuidado maior com as animações dos arcontes. Ah, legal, tá? Ningguang. Eu vou pôr de todos, eu vou ver todos, tá? Perdão aí quem tiver com pressa. Mas, tipo, todos os que eu tenho eu vou ver. A Titi também. É sem graça ser o Titi. Ah, legal da Cutin. Que isso, legal. O da Mona também é legal. Eles podiam ter caprichado um pouquinho mais na do Alhaitam, eu acho. Porque ele também tem o método de teleporte. Sacanagem. Ok. Ai, que gracinha. Ele tá com o cachorrinho. Eu adoro o girl. A Faruzan, legal. Ela sorrindo. Legal também. Adorei isso. A Laila, muito bom. Kaia. Podiam ter caprichado mais na do Kaia também. Assim como na do Alhaitam. Ok, adorei a da ficha. Da Yao Yao é legal. Coleamba. Como é que é o nome desse boneco? Coleamba? Colambei, perdão. Legal. Também gostei. Aí, vocês podiam ter caprichado mais nos personagens masculinos. Eu gostei da do Vente, não me leve a mal. Do Vente, as dos Arcontes tá muito legal, tá muito bom. Elas estão muito boas. A da Amber também é legal. Aham. Ai, adorei. Eles colocaram o gênio dela, tá. Aí, também podia ter caprichado mais na da Beidou. Na da Noelle também. Ok. Toma. Bunda também. Mas claro que todos nós gostamos mais foi essa, não é mesmo? Ah! Perfeito. Mas quem eu queria mesmo colocar no time é o Bennett. Sério que na selva de Sumero é assim, o fundo, né? Que cada lugar tem um fundo diferente, pelo que eu entendi. Gostei, gostei. Próxima diária. Cadê? Antes da gente ir pra Fontaine, né? Porque eu acho que agora eu vou. Depois dessa diária aqui, nós vai. O mapa subterrâneo. Ah, obrigada. Muito obrigada. Ah, que bênção. Uau. Era tudo que eu precisava na vida. E tem 2 níveis. Ah, que lindo. Nossa, que maravilha. Por favor, me mostra o mausoléu do rei da Shirete. Porque eu me perdi muito ali. Tem um lugar que eu preciso achar. Tá nesse nível, tá? Tem um lugar que eu preciso muito achar. O mausoléu do rei da Shirete tem 3 níveis. Tá bom, ferrou. Ainda tô perdida. Bora lá. É hora de ir pra Fontaine. A hora é agora.
The first time we came here. Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Boa memória, Paimon.
So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right?
Concordo.
Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Ah, sim, contanto que estejamos por perto.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next?
Ai, eu já desconfio.
Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Sim, a gente é um imã de problema. Eu estava pensando que talvez a Paimon possa ser o problema.
When she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
Gente, Paimon é o problema.
Anyway,
Paimon é o problema.
Maybe we should think about heading toward our next destination for now.
Próxima parada, Fontaine.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Sabe por que eu tô rindo? Porque o Mask falou que vai que do nada a Day aparece. Uh-oh, alguém viu leaks.
Yeah. Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
Ela vai levar a gente pra Fontaine?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Nós estamos nos preparando para sair de Sumero. Vamos para Fontaine.
Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming.
Por que
But
aquele
you
cara
are
do
travelers
nada?
after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
Too long? Menina, demorou um século pra sair Fontaine, na minha opinião. Eu já tô há tempo demais em Sumero.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon
A
had
gente
no
gosta
clue
de
he'd miss us so much.
viver a vida no perigo.
Don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Ok.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Assim que terminarmos nossas preparações.
Oh,
Já não tem
wait a
preparação
sec.
nenhuma.
Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Sempre dá pra voltar, Paimon. Igual a gente sempre volta para as outras nações.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
Na maciota.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
Bem, se tratando dela,
Oh, good point. Then there's no
ela
need
sempre
to
vai
bother
saber
her in
no
the
sonho.
real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now,
Mas eu quero
traveler
dizer
in
tchau pro
Paimon.
Wanderer.
Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Até a próxima.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Vambora. Partiu. Anda logo. Após lidar com os assuntos em Sumero, vocês chegam perto da fronteira de Fontaine. A gente vai ser teletransportado automaticamente? Eu pensei que eu ia ter que chegar lá, mas a gente aceita. Ah, yes! A torre é ainda mais bonita do que no trailer. Eu quero muito fazer a pintura dessa torre. Música. Já começou a música. Logo de cara tem música. Nação das Fontes de Água está no arquivo. Eu adoro a música. Mask, vamos ver se a nossa teoria estava certa. Putz! Nossa, Mask, na mosca! Ali, ó. Na mosca! O Mask acertou. Caraca! Aí, Mask. Desde a 3... Não, 3. Desde quando liberou essa parte do deserto, o Mask acha que vai ser aqui. Que ia ser aqui a entrada de Fontaine. E foi na mosca. Eu quero entrar por Fontaine aqui. Nossa, que lindo, cara. É cachoeira até onde o olhar alcança. Oh. Uau. Agora é só seguir? Cadê o ponto de quebra-mar? Sempre tem que ter um ponto de quebra-mar por aqui. Deveria eu descer pela estrada? É muito mais fácil planar, mais rápido. Ali sempre tem um ponto de quebra-mar, não é mesmo? Ok. Eu tô entrando em Fontaine. Eu nem acredito. Bora! Eu quero muito fazer a pintura dessa torre. Ah, mas nem brinca que eu vou deixar isso aqui passar. Obrigada. O hidrócono. Ah. Oh. Porto Rociomarinho. Que legal. Adorei.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
É muito diferente do que imaginei. Está me deixando com uma impressão bem diferente.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
Encontrar Conte Hydro?
What do you think?
Arconte Hydro.
Yeah, Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Essa viagem é para eu encontrar meu irmão e também descobrirmos a verdade.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality.
Eu espero que ela seja muito louca.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Vambora.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Alguém morreu?
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like a real trial? But the way
É
you were
os
talking about it,
julgamentos
the words
malucos
you
de
used
Fontaine.
just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well,
Julgamentos
good tales are
malucos.
often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
Uau. Então eles veem julgamentos como um tipo de ópera. Uau.
Shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And
Wow.
as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette.
Yes. O personagem que eu quero muito. Eu quero muito no Villette.
As well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Um dispositivo de julgamento criado pela Arconte.
You're a trees? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Oh, então a gente só tem que encontrar a Furina.
Huh. I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally.
Óbvio.
In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Marcar um horário?
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Ela é dramática. Adorei.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Uau.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Concordo.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Uau.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Parece que as pessoas de Fontaine gostam mesmo da Arconte Hydro, mas eles não parecem reverenciá-la.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House.
Ok.
Who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime.
Exato,
Hey,
Paimon.
what are you looking over there for?
Tem uma garota ali, ela está parada sozinha há um bom tempo. Oh.
Huh.
Ah, é a
What's the
Linette!
matter? She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Ela só tá sozinha, gente. Prelúdio do orvalho branco e da maré escura. Ok? Oh, não, mentira. Eu tenho uma prima chamada Etienne, tá? E aí, é a Linette?
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then.
Gostei da voz da
We just
Linette.
noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Talvez ela seja uma sereia?
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged.
Ah, quer dizer que aqui, quando ela era criança, não era submerso.
He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. the sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Oh.
It won't be long before it swallows us.
Oh, então quer dizer que Fontaine tá afundando.
Doesn't really get
Afundando
what you
não,
mean.
alagando, né?
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, Linnea!
And you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We
Prazer em
were just talking with your
conhecer.
sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Porque você rouba as palavras da minha boca.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon.
Boa.
We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Oh, o que está acontecendo?
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Ah, ele reconheceu a gente. Olá, Linnea. É um prazer conhecer você.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now.
Weird. Estranho.
By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydroarchon. Would you be able to show us the way?
Eu só quero
So
explorar o
you're going
lugar.
to see
Anda.
Lady Farina? No problem at all. In
Liberar o
fact,
mapa.
I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
Bora lá. Eu só quero ver o lugar. Quero pegar a estátua do Arconte. Vambora. A gente vai mesmo seguir... Ok.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Oh, uau! Logo de cara? What the heck? A música.
So, she's the Hydroarchon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
Ok, what?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Adorei a voz dela. Ela é muito doida.
As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Como ela sabe que a gente ia vir pra cá?
Is she talking about us?
Ninguém aqui parece estar com uma taça.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
Oh, uau! Agora eu me senti intimidada. Medo. Assim, isso aí soa mais como uma intimidação, uma ameaça, do que uma boas-vindas, sabe? Uau! Uau!
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
Uau! Já tô com medo.
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Só de pensar que consegui ver um arconte com tanta facilidade. Cuidado!
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
Mas é mesmo.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Espetacular!
Miss Hydro Archon, how did you know we were coming? I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
Eu tô com medo. E ela se exibe sem nenhum pingo de mentira, concordo. Adorei a Focalors agora, nossa. É esse tipo de personalidade que arrebenta. Eu quero muito a Focalors. Ela tá muito top. Eu adorei. Dramática que nem eu. Ai, que maravilha. Ai, ai.
You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Ah, o cara que tava lá no rebate de caravanas avisou ela que a gente tava chegando. Eu sabia. Ai, ai.
Oh, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Ela sempre fica enfatizando que é uma deusa.
Oh, what's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then? Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Sim.
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise!
Alguém tem que falar também, é tipo uma
Does
peça.
this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Tadinho do povo.
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to
Ela gosta do
personally
show
see her.
mesmo. Me dá
Oh, I
atenção.
bet this is gonna be the duel of the century.
Pera, duelo? Como assim?
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Duelo? Pera, o quê? The heck?
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Ela é louca! Adorei!
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Lutar contra deuses é só outra segunda-feira pra mim, tá mais pra quarta-feira, tá? Como assim? O que tá acontecendo?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
A gente só tá aceitando o desafio dela.
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
Ela tá correndo da
Minhas,
batalha.
criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court.
Covarde.
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Não.
Right. This is Fontaine,
Eu
after
odeio
all.
direito.
Such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions?
Eu sou de
A little
exatos.
too
Help.
much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
A gente acabou de chegar.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Óbvio.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
É por culpa da Paimon.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object.
É um
But
objeto
how
voador.
exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Linei, salva nossa pele. Oh? Oh, mentira que ele tá salvando a gente.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Ah, foi quando ele bateu nas costas da Paimon. Ele pegou na mão da Traveler e bateu nas costas da Paimon. Uau! Essa eu não esperava.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Confuso estou. Esse filme é maluco. Adorei. Adorei também que ela tem as luvas do Tartaglia. Luvas cortadas no pulso.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
Tá, né?
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Turulu, adorei. Quem fala Turulu? Tem alguém que fala. Ah, eu não lembro. Mas tem alguém que fala.
Just like that. She's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Agradeço pela ajuda, Linney. Você deve ter adivinhado que isso ia
Don't
acontecer.
mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
A
So,
maluca veio atrás da
now do
gente.
you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
É, aquilo foi tudo bem confuso.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other
Oh.
performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred.
Muito
And speaking
doido.
of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Claro,
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh,
óbvio
sure.
que sim.
We don't really have anything to
Mas isso foi
do
tudo
now.
muito confuso.
And we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Será um prazer. Eu ainda tô
Splendid.
confusa.
In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Ok. Podemos ajudar de alguma forma?
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Oh,
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before
Oh,
about the
a
prophecy,
profecia,
right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy.
Também
Why
acho.
are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath.
Oh.
Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia.
Oh! Envolver o Celestia no meio. Ok. Então tem alguma coisa a ver com Celestia. Então outros dizem que o povo de Fontaine nunca ouviu os avisos da primeira Arconte Hydro e ofenderam Celestia. Ok, interessante. Ok.
But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
Cadê Celestia? Cadê Celestia?
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Mas agora a água engole nossas memórias aos poucos e nós seremos os próximos.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
Não tem como prevenir esse desastre?
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things.
Concordo. Vida real. Deixa eu ler aqui o chat. Vocês gostam, né?
Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
O que eu quero é pegar a estátua do Arconte. Não é mesmo? Bem, então é isso. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo, tá? Eu sinto muito, mas eu esqueci de gravar o encerramento pra primeira parte, porque foram mais de 2 horas de conteúdo que eu gravei na live stream de estreia de Fontaine. Então eu vou ter que cortar esse vídeo aqui na missão do Linney. E a gente vai continuar explorando Fontaine na próxima vez, né? No próximo episódio, que eu não sei se vai ser aí na quarta-feira ou na sexta-feira. Deixa eu casar. Porque eu ainda tenho que lançar os de Honkai Star Rail, que sim, eu já terminei a missão principal do Honkai Star Rail nesse momento. Acho que ainda tem, uns 10 dias pro banner da Kafka, ou 16, não sei. Não faço a mínima ideia. Por isso que eu tô sem webcam, porque não estou apresentável no momento, nem preparada pra gravar. Eu tenho que terminar de editar esse vídeo pra postar pra vocês na sexta-feira. E eu vou ficando por aqui, tá? Já deixa o seu gostei, compartilha esse vídeo com seus amigos. Não esquece de dar uma olhada lá no Discord do canal, o link tá aqui na descrição. Também tem o link pra twitch.tv/eunerdcontato, onde este vídeo foi gravado, tá bom? E sim, eu vou fazer summons no Linney. Eu decidi de última hora que eu ia fazer summons no Linney. Eu já fiz nesse momento que eu tô gravando esse encerramento, mas eu não vou contar o resultado porque vai sair aqui no canal. Então tá tão demais. E eu fui. Antes de acabar esse vídeo, eu preciso mostrar pra vocês a minha Lynette. Vou passar ela pro 70 hoje. Eu não gravei upando a maioria dela, tá? Ela tá com a arma 70, eu preciso farmar mais também. Por enquanto, ela está com essas 4 peças do Sombra Verde, mas eu acho que eu vou alterar depois. C0, tá? Não vou summonar nada pra ela. E o talento 2, eu também preciso farmar mais essas engrenagens. E eu não vou gravar em vídeo pra farmar pra ela, mas pretendo fazer um vídeo de build, tanto dela quanto do Alhaitam. O do Alhaitam tá gravado, tá, gente? É antes da 4.0, eu só tenho que editar. O meu maior problema é editar. Então vou ficando por aqui, até o próximo vídeo no canal Nerd. Eu fui, até mais!